All right, Gemini, what are you up to? Let's see what's going on. These readings are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but I would recommend you watch your rising sign because I talk a lot about the astrology and I'm looking at it from a perspective of Gemini mapping your astrology chart, Gemini first house, Gemini rising. So I can tell you what parts of your life are impacted. So if you are Gemini rising, you're in the right place. Otherwise, go check out your rising sign. And then maybe if you're a sun or a moon Gemini, come on back to this. This will give you some more depth of information that will help you round out the reading for the month. All right, let's see where we're going with Gemini. Oh, check this out. Soulmates. Oh, okay, I can't stop myself. Karmic path, transformation. We're in the Scorpio time. Relief. An ending to a relationship that's been very karmic. Knowledge. Oh, yeah. Learn the hard way. Oh, my gosh. Jealousy. I'm going to get one more. Good fortune. All right, that's great. So this jealousy card has been appearing quite a lot in the reading. So has the Tower. For most of the readings, there's been a Tower. So I feel like that is Uranus, even though, oops, here we go. There's a rogue card. 8 of Cups. So I'm going to take that. Moving on from a particular relationship that has been very karmic. Okay, jealousy has played a role in this. You're jealous of them. They're jealous of you. Boy, if you're dealing with a Taurus, you should watch that reading. All right. So let's see what's going on here with the reading. This does feel like a closing up and ending and going in a much better direction with this good fortune card. We do have Uranus in your sign right now, but it's moving back into Taurus in the 12th house. So very karmic energy in nature, closings, endings, the final degree of Pisces is in play in this month. We have Neptune and Saturn in the very end of Pisces, and that is meaningful. It is the closing out of some kind of cycle. For you, that's in the 10th house, so there could be some kind of career closing out too, or reputational kind of thing. Like if you're known for this particular thing, you may be known for something else, okay? As everything moves into the next house. So could be dealing with an Aquarius, a manipulative Aquarius, 5 of Wands, wow, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Hermit energy. Now, here you are. This is the Magician. I love the 10 of Cups, so we're taking that. Boy, Virgo, Scorpio, more Virgo. Somebody is quite manipulative, or you've had a lot of difficulty with this person. I feel like you're doing the wise thing, though. All right. I feel like you are working on your healing and working on your own self, focused on your future, focused on paying attention. This is Mercury, right? So Mercury rules your sign and it rules Virgo. And we have Mercury in retrograde this month. Mercury is going retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius, your opposite sign. So 7th house. And it's backing out of the 7th house and going into the 6th house of Scorpio. So like the day-to-day routine of this relationship is pretty much done already. But with Mercury in retrograde in the 7th house, there's going to be some things said, or you have some things to say. All right. You might have some things to say. You might think better of it because like, what's the point of it? Right? Like, what's the point of me blasting this person? Let's see what the reading has to say. Oh, I love this. 9 of Pentacles, very self-confident. Yes. Queen of Wands, beautiful energy there. 6 of Pentacles, very reciprocal, balanced connection with yourself. Okay. 3 of Wands, Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, new collaborations on the scene. Here's the Death card again. So we have Scorpio a couple of times here. Ace of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. And I feel like the Death card here is really marking an ending to a karmic energy or a karmic relationship that you've maybe been dealing with for quite some time. And I just see you moving on to better things. Like it's already done for you. The Death card. This is not a death in the future, although there may be like the moment of moving out or the moment of moving away or the moment of closure, or whatever you want to call it, is still in the future. It has been done for a long time. There's nothing here. Like you're just, you're just having these, I wonder why these are showing up, because I feel like this is done. Like you've put a lot of time and effort into the future, things that are more reciprocal to you, collaborations, partnerships, love partners that are much more balanced, much more kind, generous, reciprocal. Okay, so why the five? Why the 3 5s here? The one that's missing is the 5 of Pentacles, which has to do with shame. It also has to do with loss of money or loss of face of some kind. But you're already in the 6 of Pentacles. Like you've moved beyond that. If there was an embarrassment or something embarrassing happened with this person or around this person, I feel like you've moved on from that already. Like that's in the past. So why are these 5s here? Oh, because of your healing and because you're stepping into wisdom, right? These 5s are giving you that. The 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. That's Taurus energy. So you really have learned a lot from this interaction, albeit from maybe a negative standpoint. You've learned a lot from this. And, there is a sense of needing to heal but there's something here because this is Taurus energy. I know in most decks, the King of Pentacles is Capricorn because all the kings are cardinal signs. If you want to learn how to read tarot from me, there's a link below. In this deck, if you notice, you see the bull, the bulls up there. This has to do with bullish, like the stock market and everything like that. But this energy is Taurus energy. So we have Uranus going back into your 12th house of Taurus. And I feel like Taurus is a past life person for you, a past life soulmate for you. What's the jealousy card about? Four of Cups, third party situation. Page of Pentacles, you have learned. The Judgment card, absolutely. You have learned a lot from this. There's third party energy here. It doesn't mean that it's about a love relationship, although, it can be like your parents and you. It can be three besties, 3 best friends, and you're learning a lot from this situation. Not in a good way, I don't think, but definitely good moving forward. You have a lot of tools that have come from this relationship that now you're going to need to employ with other people moving forward, the 3 of Pentacles. So no more third parties, right? Like that was one of the lessons. Or you can see how a relationship had become very toxic because of the triangulation. That is a tactic that people use to triangulate and to get the better of you. This is a card that is a little bit, so you can see that in there, the 2 people walking away and him with his swords. I feel like you've bested this person a little bit, although it might not feel like it. There's something here about who's got the money and who doesn't have the money, who's got the resources and who doesn't. And it's possible that you're now the one with the resources and this other person is not. So I don't know what that has to do with anything, but there's definitely some hurt around financial parts of your life that may be ironed out now. And with Saturn and Neptune at the very end of your 10th house, Pisces, there's something here about learning for the new cycle. There's a new cycle coming in, Ace of Wands. I'm taking what I've learned, I'm investing what I've learned, or you can invest money from a past venture, invest your time in, the things you have learned, right? The wisdom you've created, the things you have learned, you're investing it now in this new direction. So what is this 3 of Wands, Page of Swords? There can be some gossip. You're waiting for some kind of message. Could be from partners, lawyers, something. King of Cups. You're waiting for somebody to reach out. King of Cups, 10 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Six of Wands. So I feel like there's something heavy weighing you down here. You're waiting for someone to reach out. It seems like everything is outside of your control with this. Like you're not a player in whatever you're waiting for. You're waiting for someone but you're feeling burdened by the weight. Okay. You're feeling burdened by the weight. It's something that you have to wait for. Like you can't just move forward. There's a stopped energy here about moving forward until something is cleared up. But the direction forward is a good thing. The Ace of Wands down here. There you are. There's the opposite sign, Temperance, Two of Swords, King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So nothing can happen right now. So we're having Mars. Mars has reached into Sagittarius, your 7th house. Mercury. We have Mercury retrograde most of the month. Your ruling planet most of the month is retrograde. And that's going to start in your 7th house of partnership and go back into your 6th house. So whatever communication you have or whatever contracts you sign, there's definitely something about going backwards or reaching back into your 6th house of your daily routines. So whatever contracts that are going to be signed, especially if it's in the Mercury retrograde time period, which is November 5th. Let's see. Hold on. Mercury is retrograde 9th of November. 9th of November through the 29th of November. Oh, good. So if you sign anything before the 9th of November, I feel like you're in good shape, but it's still in the shadow period. So there's something about the optimism of the future makes you want to sign this agreement or this document or this partnership or this collaboration. And then it reaches back into your 6th house of daily routines. And you're like, oh, can I do this? Do I have enough time? Do I have enough energy? Do I have enough money? Like you make some kind of agreement to get it done before. There's something about getting it done. I got to get it done. Let's just get it done. And I don't want to wait until after Mercury retrograde. I don't want to wait till December because Mercury goes direct on November 29th. So it's in retrograde for a good 20 days. And, that's a little bit shorter than normal. Well, no, 3 weeks, 21 days. And so it's in the shadow period. So there's definitely, what is that about? Give me a card or two on that about signing just before Mercury retrograde or some kind of message coming through to you. 8 of Pentacles. Could be about a contract for a new job or a contract within your job or something like that. 8 of Wands. The Devil card and the Sun. I would be very wary about signing anything as it relates to a contract in the month of November because we have Uranus going back into Taurus, and Taurus is your 12th house of hidden enemies, right? It's more about our subconscious is driving things, and I'm seeing that Capricorn energy there of Saturn, right? I'm gonna try to connect all these things for you. There's definitely something going on about subconscious desire to get this over with or get on with it, get moving. And so there's something about hurrying or rushing to sign a contract. Now, you may have no contracts, you may have nothing like this, but this does feel like if you're offered something new and somebody kind of tries to rush you into it, I would slow the F down because you're going to be shackled to this for a long time. I would really slow down. I'm not signing anything until I know how this is going to impact me, and it impact me in my day-to-day life. Okay, because you have Scorpio in your 6th house, and Scorpio energy is the house of death, wherever it is. But there's definitely something there that says, what's the new chapter? Death and rebirth. Chariot. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So that feels pretty good to me. So I guess I'm not that worried about it, but I just feel like just pay attention to the Mercury retrograde dates, okay? Because it's starting in your 7th house, and that is the house of business partners. It's also the house of marriage contracts. And if you're signing anything, if you're getting married, I would really steer clear of that. But if you're getting out of a marriage, it's going to impact your day-to-day life for a long time, and it may slow you down. There may be a sense of going fast and then going slow and then going fast and going slow. Like this process may be the ending of this karmic chapter with this person. It's like nothing happens for a long time, and then all of a sudden in one day, everything happens, right? But like it's been moving along. You just haven't been seeing it. It's been plodding along. You just haven't been seeing it. That's Virgo again. And so where do you have Virgo? Virgo is in the 4th house. There's something about female ancestry that is like trying to protect you right now, or feminine, living or dead, feminine lineage trying to protect you right now. I feel like there's a lot of friends that are doing their bit in terms of encouraging you. Yeah, 7 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the World, and the Hierophant. I would not sign any contracts right now, and I especially would not get married right now. Okay? And I feel like you're going to have to wait on that. There is something being offered to you, and you get the sense that like it will never be offered again. Like this contract is probably the best that it'll ever be, or it's never going to get any better than this, or something like that. I kind of doubt that. And because of this closing up of a contract that has been obviously very challenging for you, I would slow things down. I would slow things down, and I would ask about different options. I would ask all of your questions, make yourself very, I don't know, obnoxious, ubiquitous, whatever the word is. Like make yourself known that you're like, I'm going to get the best out of this that I can. And it still may not be a great deal for you, but it's going to be better than if you rush it. So don't rush it, okay? This is a past life soulmate karmic energy that is leaving your life. And you need to negotiate the terms of that. With Uranus going back into your 12th house of Taurus, it's sort of like upending some kind of thing that makes you feel safe and secure as it relates to your connection to spirit. You got to get really grounded. All right? Don't let yourself get unmoored right now. All right, so let's continue on. I'll talk more about the astrology, and we'll look at what you don't see coming. All right, Gemini, so link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.